delusional. All your time is monetized. Get the camera to capture all your tears. There's a currency in your cries. They are listening close to all your fears. Your emotions weaponized. I could see it in your eyes. You and I are more than numbers on the screen to analyze. Just close your eyes. Are you searching for a window into me to idolize? Idolize. Bring a tithe to the altar of success. You will not be demonized. The adrenaline coursing through my chest in a virtual paradise. Is there anywhere left where I can rest? Is there ever a private life? I'm expected to show you all my best, and it's leaving me paralyzed. You and I are more than numbers on the screen to analyze. Analyze. Are you searching for a window into me to idolize? Idolize. Maybe one day we will be reborn. Or is this humanity's final form? Into the mirror we are tired and worn. Must I fight for more? You and I are more than numbers on the screen to analyze. Just close your eyes. Are you searching for a window into me to idolize? Idolize. My ambition left me long ago. I'm tired of finding one more reason not to care. It's self-inflicted and it's wrong, I know. I've gotta find a place to heal my soul out there. A flickering inside, an ember that won't die. Is there courage I can find? I promise not to quit, as hard as it may get. I've been trying to avoid it, I don't want to admit. It's time that I accept that I'm in over my head. It's time to make the choice. My journey starts with just one step.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Apologies for the little bit of scuff there at the very beginning. Took a little bit longer to get ready than I thought it would. Anyway, there's the song that you just heard. That is Just One Step by Caleb Hiles, featuring Jonathan Young. And let me back up to the previous one. There is that. That is Idolized by Caleb Hiles. Both of them are original songs by him. Let me go ahead and... Thank you. And let me get Genshin up and going. I have not even so much as opened the game since the update, so we might have a little bit of loading time here, basically. Let me go ahead and do this, actually. Hello everyone. Welcome. I'm Peter Moxilin, Keeper of the Archives. Okay. Let's see how the game does. And let me load that up just so that we can get in quickly. So, while we're waiting here for the drink along today, in case you want to have whatever it is that I'm drinking. Fast load on that, good. Is that actually? Yeah, that's the final load into the game. Oh, cool. For the drink along thing, in case you want to have whatever it is that I'm drinking, I have 3 things in front of me at the moment. I have about a half bottle of Mountain Dew, because kind of figure I'll need the caffeine for the evening. I have a double drink of the cocktail, the grasshopper, not even the grasshopper, just call it grasshopper. So that's equal part creme de menthe, creme de cacao, and heavy cream, shaken with ice. And that should be the game. We got sound effects. Okay, let me go ahead and adjust audio before I bring you in here. Audio up to max so you can hear stuff. Okay, looks like a decent level to me. Possibly a little bit on the loud side, but whatever. Let me go ahead and bring you in. Hello everyone, and welcome to the actual game. I'm surprised that Paimon didn't immediately bring up, oh, let's go talk to Catherine or something like that. Anyway. Yeah, do this for a moment here. Let's see, I went through the soda, the grasshopper. Alright, the last thing I have here is actually raspberry leaf tea. I don't think I've had this on stream yet. I don't think I've had it yet overall. But yeah, that's going to be kind of an interesting thing to try out once it cools down a little bit. Anyway, no, we are not going to be rolling on these banners. Great design. I absolutely love the design. Solid character. My God, she sucks so bad. Yeah, sure. Actually, I need a lot of pole arms, so go for that one. Again, not rolling, just want to make that, just want to get that out of the way. Okay, and for the battle pass.
Once, there was a glorious
yeah, it stays the same each time. Cool. Yeah, cool, got it. Oh, just the login. Okay. So,
good roll.
Technically, I am at full resin. Lots of stuff waiting for me because I did not even sign in yesterday because I didn't want to get Paimon's, oh, let's go talk to Catherine thing until the stream. Whoops. Anyway, let's go over here and see what happens. Nothing? Really? Huh. Hold on. No, not map. Journal. Okay, yeah, this is active. Talk to Masrur at Port Ormos. Okay. Any chance Catherine has something to say?
Ad Astra.
Nope. Okay. Let's go redispatch people just that I'm doing something. Not you. It cannot be that difficult to implement a resend people button. Anyway, down to Port Ormos, I guess. Hi there, my daily commissions. I guess I'm not doing you today. Unless this stream takes less than 5 or 6 hours, in which case, yeah, sure, I'll do it. Okay, not what I was expecting to happen. But anyway, what I was starting to say there, given that this is that this release features Dainsleif and is pretty clearly not in Sumeru, I'm gonna go, or not in Fontaine, I'm gonna go with. I somehow doubt this is going to be not a massive update, but probably still like 5 to 6 hours minimum.
Take it easy.
Anyway, before we actually talk to him, let me go ahead and fix YouTube for just a moment here. There we go. Just scrolled over to the side for no reason, so I wanted to fix that first.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tevat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Oh, so you wouldn't have to pay?
We aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim.
Can't they give it to Catherine?
So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
Yeah, it's pretty obscure.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
Oh, it's from Kaya or Kea. Oh, apologies. From Kea. It's been a while. How have you been? I heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru. I forgot that this is a Mondstadt-focused update. And I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Oh, okay. Lately, I've been stopping by, is that literally pronounced Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. Okay. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to see me. Then we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaya.
Kaya, huh?
Kaya.
So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
I'm convinced that I have had 2, maybe 3 conversations with that man.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him? Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Cool. Carabert. I have no idea what that reference is, but that is the name. Oh, following afternoon, 16 to 18. Okay. Oh, mail? Ah, compensation mail. Yay! Time. Ah, good. Oh, wow, right in the dot. Okay, sure. Nope, not possible to skip through this. Okay. Yay! Let's go get wasted with Kaya. Fuck.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
C1 Yelan is so good for travel. Yep, still love the song.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Shut up and let me vibe. I'll stop there.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Jesus Christ, Kaya.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here!
Damn it, it's Kaya.
I half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
By the way, my apologies for the occasional bit of coughing. I'm not sick or anything. I just ate a little bit of dinner really quickly before the stream. So my body is, like, overproducing to digest it a bit, I think. I should probably look at how that works at some point. Anyway, moving on to the stream.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Only if she can prove it.
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Positively terrifies. I know that that is actually an accurate thing to say, but it sounds off. Oh. I have to, like, analyze that a little bit to really tell what's going on there.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And?
Non-stat taxpayer money, everyone.
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
I mean, wouldn't they not, since they're direct rivals with the Knights of Favonius?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Pretty much that, yeah.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What makes you say that?
Came all on your own, must be quite familiar with this place. I mean, he would only really have to be familiar with Liyue in that case. And he could also have a guide. I can see what this is getting at, but at the same time, I mean, we made it. Sure, we travel a lot, but, like, there's no reason that he couldn't do it.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Wait a moment. Okay, I'm not a lore master of this game, so it is absolutely likely that I am missing a lot of information. But the last I remember, the citizens of Conria were either killed in the war, / were turned into hilichurls, and so kind of lost their humanity and sanity. As such, his roots are in Conria. Does he mean he is a descendant of Conria? Because I have questions then of how? Or does he mean like he's just really interested in it so he kind of identifies with Conria? Because I don't know enough about him to really know if that's a thing with his character or not.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father.
That sounds like it means his biological father versus his adoptive father, which we heard about before. Who is your dad, then? Also, stopping here for just a moment because I stirred up the simple syrup in my tea, so I'm going to take a sip here. Still a bit on the warm side to like, just fully take a gulp of it, but I should be able to get a flavor, I think. I think I steeped it wrong, because that basically is warm sugar water with, like, a hint of a leaf or something in there. So, like, the raspberry leaf tea did start to steep, but I don't think it got all the way there, because it is not... I don't get raspberry or even much tea out of that. Whoops.
But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
Yo, Dane, where you at?
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Excuse me. That's an actual drink. It's called Death in the Afternoon, technically, but, like, translating that into some Chinese dialect back into English, I could see that being how it gets translated. That's 1 ounce absinthe, I think a 1/4 ounce simple syrup or something. It's a sweetener, at least, if it is anything. And then 4 ounces champagne. It is way better than it has any right to be. Like, it is delicious. The absinthe is moderated by being so diluted, but it also helps to enhance the almost apple-like flavor of champagne. I'm just surprised they brought up an actual drink.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Yeah, would you like to fill us in?
You've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
That is what Paimon just said, yes.
Me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Was that a thing we knew?
Huh?
Looks like no.
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Are the eyes a signifier of that?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing?
Nah.
Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
Hold on. That has to be like a mild mistranslation, right? Like, Kaya was talking about his roots in Conria, meaning that he's not from Conria. Even if he's from the same area, not from, like, the civilization, the same way that Dane is, because Dane is from Conria. I think that's just losing a little bit of the nuance. I think it's supposed to be you're both of Conria, like you both have roots in Conria.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
Yeah, they grow into their own person first. If they learn their ancestry later in life, then it can have an impact on them, but it doesn't change who they were previously and merely adds to inform them in the future and does not necessarily change their own actions so much as how people would perceive them. Isn't that right, you Chinese-made game? Can't help but feel that that's being a little bit, that's being a bit telling, let's say. Anyway.
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
The other option was, I thought my sibling was the founder.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Not well.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Are you talking about the Archon quest of Mondstadt? Because that was 3 countries ago.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
Okay, I actually didn't realize that Dainsleif had traveled with our sibling. I feel like he did mention that, I just kind of glossed over it.
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
Okay, good. Kinda want to avoid the forest for a little bit. The trailer told me I'm gonna have to confront this anyway, but, I will mention that when we get there.
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Hey, it's a good drink. Oh, wrong button. Up to the forest. Okay. Darvaville is the one area I'm trying to avoid. So, Dane, why do you want to go over here? Aranora puzzle? No, probably not.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all.
That's not how forests work. Plants do shit in several centuries of growth. Whatever, move on.
Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
And
Unlikely.
apologize.
There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Like, knock on the door first or something. It's not that complicated. Okay, granted, more complicated than just knock on the door, but, like, knock on the poster, I guess.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh. This place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
There's no
Investigate
glass.
carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
There's no glass, and the door is made of leaves. How does dust accumulate here?
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off. Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box? That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up. Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
That's more like a mortar and pestle, and, that can be used for medicine and stuff as well as just cooking.
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Gotta shoehorn in a fight somewhere, I guess? Yep.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape.
Come on.
Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters.
By the way, in case you can't tell from my team here, I have been trying to practice with Hyper Fridge more, so dropping Zhongli. Come on.
This
in favor of Ayaka.
There is no escape.
This is like the one use case where Zhongli would be perfect, though.
Flight. Shine down.
There we go. Gotta remember that, Nahida is technically my on-fielder.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Well, wait till the next day or something again? No, just light the bonfire. Curses! One of the few things I can't do with my normal team. You.
I can't wait any...
God damn it, Guoba. Oh, there. Yes!
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be?
Hello, Avocado.
We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we?
How much, actually? Do we have any level of canonical confirmation of how long this adventure has been going for so far? Like, have these two been together for a month? A year? 5 years?
So... Don't take this the wrong way or anything, but... Do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Please let me find a way to sneak in the emergency rations joke again.
Okay, fine. Paimon should have known you weren't gonna say anything nice. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother?
You're doing the Scrubs thing?
Stars?
One of these days I should probably figure out what the hell our powers were before the actual start of Genshin. The actual start of Genshin. There we go. Like, what the hell? How powerful were these two?
Wow.
And travel through the universe, always by each other's side, so all manner of hope and despair.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Teyvat.
Just remember, the sky above Teyvat is fake or something. Waiting for a the sky is falling moment.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, 'cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too. Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants for once.
Aww.
Nighty-night. Go on, chew. Off to sleep.
Okay, they're giving us the actual full loading screen, like with the elements down here. That normally allows for a scene transition, like a full, like, location change.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Yeah, they're doing a lot to make Paimon super cute right now, actually. Hi, Dane?
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
And I guess he does understand loss. They're making this a lot more pathos-y than I expected. I sleep till morning. Why didn't Paimon wake me up with the switch chest? Where's Paimon? I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him, seeing how I hadn't woken up yet? Whatever the case looks like, it's just me here for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. They're gonna force me into a Lumine section? Wait, did that noise come from inside the house? No reply. I should go inside and check.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Nothing? I don't have an answer to that. I'm just kind of looking around.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone! Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
Is he a Conrian? His clothes are different.
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
I thought so. Still, oh thank God. Still, I don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet.
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
Ellipses. There's something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, I think I'm better off waiting here. Yeah, this guy does need to chill the hell out.
If you must. Suit yourself.
Good actor, though.
I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I actually like this as an answer. Nor will I pretend to be a saint.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
Smooth aside. A little bit of a half flub in that line there. May I join you?
You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
What the hell could you possibly have in there?
Come on, then.
Sir, I'm sure you have a fine sex dungeon. Oh, you have a Hilichurl. Okay. You know, one of these days I should probably do the quest that lets you understand Hilichurl language. I still haven't done that.
Mind your own business. Don't worry. He isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that.
Is that your son or something?
So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold. Huh? You know Conria? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Conria?
Your eyes, your clothes, you're caring for a Hilichurl. There's a lot of signs, dude. Hey, what do you know?
Do you worship a god, traveler?
That's actually the perfect answer for this. I don't follow a god, but I have a couple that are friends.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
Spoken like a true Conrian. I forget what their war specifically was over, or even if we know what it was about yet, but, yeah, I'm gonna go with this one, actually. That sounds a little too black and white. Because I don't know necessarily if true Conrian, like, if that goes with Conrian mentality or not.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the Cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
I mean, if it's a curse of immortality, then technically forever. We're assuming that there's kind of an end to the curse somewhere.
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods.
Very understandable rage then, actually, but also, do you mean by the Seven or by the gods in general? Because before the Archon War, there were gods just fucking everywhere. As a reminder, Liyue has just a small island with a little entrance into the ground, leading to an entire temple to the Salt God. And hell, that bear thing we saw earlier, Guoba, Xiangling's companion, that's technically a god. The Stove God. So, I feel like you were cursed by someone a little higher up on the food chain than Guoba.
We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release.
Actually, I'm not sure if you're gonna know this then or not, but do you mean like all of the gods, like all the gods came together and decided to curse the Conrians after the cataclysm? Or is it just kind of an ambiguous, the gods cursed them and we don't really know a lot of details?
All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
So, okay, good. So Aid is just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of immortality. No shit! I got that, like, within 10 seconds of seeing him. This is actually my question. Why did most of them turn into Hilichurls, but then a couple managed to not?
Because Although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens.
Oh, so Conra was specifically made of the people who rejected the other gods. That's good to know.
When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters. He is Caribert, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight.
What's your family name?
Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him. She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it. It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert. Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Kind of feel like I would say no at this point, but guess we're doing this.
Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here.
I wonder if this is going to hook back into Kale's previous illness. Whatever that was called again. Also, I thought he was in Sumeru because that's where Conria was.
One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Oh, you're going to just fix the entirety of the hilichurl population on your own. Okay. When we were in the chasm, Dane said the curse could not be undone. Is the recovery really possible?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania.
We call it espresso. But actually, more seriously, dude, do you want me to go, like, call up the Nahida? I'm pretty sure I could get her to just come over here and, like, see what she can do.
I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. from the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it. What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
Damn, that's a good line, actually.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. Oh, thanks to this curse of immortality.
Is that a thing that can happen?
Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
Shrooms. Okay.
Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
In case you didn't.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Sir, I'm not entirely sure I trust anything that you are telling me to do, but the plot tells me to, so I'm gonna do it. Look, I don't have a ton of those spare, so I want to get a couple of them. Alright, craft, I guess. Nameless taboo medicine of the royal court. This is safe. Oh, that's why they give you the special ingredients, so that you can only make it now with this stuff. Yeah, I just picked up 2 of these and I only have 3 of them, so I definitely need to get those. Go ahead. Yay! Did that cost me any Mora? Like, normally... Yeah, it normally has a Mora cost. I'm gonna go with no, because I didn't see it. What's up?
Is it done? Oh, splendid.
We made drugs!
In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations.
I give minor but realistic odds that he is about to ask us to go do some human experimentation. Like, hey, can you go feed this to another hilichurl just to see what happens first?
Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses. No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine.
I halfway suspect that
I
you
said
want it.
before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Since he needs the God of Wisdom's power, should I get Nahida to help? Yeah, sure, just bring her over. Forget it, he hates the gods. It would complicate things, I'll just do it his way.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
I mean, since he's already using the power of the Seven here, I kind of feel like just telling him, hey, we can get it from the source to ensure its potency and, like, viability would probably be okay. What's up?
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing?
Sorry, I haven't leveled it
God
up all
of
the way
Wisdom!
yet.
Look at me! I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
I may not know the truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Conria have truly suffered. Why could Conria and the Seven not coexist in peace?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Okay, but just one moment. That was a good speech. Like, I think he's a bit too over the top for something like that, but honestly, good on you, writer. Like, you were pulling some Greek tragedy shit there. I can't use the map? Okay, fine, I'll do this.
Take it easy.
Caribert?
So how do hilichurls eat? The hilichurl seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredibly weak.
We've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
Oh god, is this kid gonna die just like naturally? Just like malnourished or something? With your help, Aid feeds the newly made medicine to the hilichurl.
Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert, please, say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please. Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh. You really think so? Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
Sure sounds like you might be losing your mind, though. To have infinite time yet no hope can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Did you just, like, save them from Conria or something?
I grow them in that field.
Apparently they don't grow very quickly then.
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
Okay. I await the fertilizer for these things being the corpses of our freshly slain enemies.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Curry Bear. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms. Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Oh, cool. Don't have to do it myself. Yay, waterfall. Not allowed to use the map. That one by the looks of it? Yeah, probably. Man, right at the edge of the map. Actually, wait a moment. Oh, right, no map. I was gonna check the country borders. And now, back up this way. Thank God they added those to the game. I still wish that their visibility range was a little bit longer, but yeah, whatever. It works.
Ah, you're back. Carabear's condition is stable.
Was
By
it
which
not
I mean
before?
he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water.
Dude, you need to learn how to say... Apologies. You need to learn how to say please and thank you.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Given that it's you, how long is a while?
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
I appreciate them skipping. Cool, cool. Okay, game, let me fight. Does watering the field somehow attract monsters? Better fend them off. If it does attract monsters, then apparently Aid's gonna be a stronger fighter than I thought.
Quietly now.
I'm right here. It's
Oh,
the fire.
fuck. I didn't redo my team.
Busted. There is no escape.
Grow.
Figured why not.
Commit to memory.
Think we're good?
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone.
Never mind what I said.
Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
Spreads the fertilizer evenly. Before long, the elemental energy within starts to take effect.
Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Yeah, use the bench. Got it. Hi! Here's the god of wisdom! Alright. Oh, that's actually bad. Shit. Any chance these just regrew? No? Crap, because I gotta find another one. Unless the game decides to be nice to me. Oh, it takes one, we have three. Oh, okay, I thought that it took two. Cool, then yes. I was terrified there I was gonna have to do all that without, navigating without the map. Up. Got more medicine.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again. I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought.
I didn't click the
for your help once
option.
Again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
I'm gonna do the thing. That's probably a little bit faster.
We're here. Let's begin.
Knock, knock, Mahita!
Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear?
No, we didn't have the arm, wrap.
Oh no! He must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on! We have to catch up with him!
This is my urgent glide. Oh, they're fungi.
Gotcha.
Boba, get them!
Right. I literally cannot reassign Ayaka to the party until we're done with this. Okay. Thankfully, Xiangling is good. Like, really good. Hold on, where am I going? Oh, the Hilichurl. There's a cave below here, wasn't there? Yeah. I'm trying to see if that went, like, all the way up, and looks like it stops.
That's not Cory Bear. Right. Cory Bear's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine. Ah, yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
The chasm.
Yes. The more we know about Hilly Churls, the better.
Oh, Dane, time for you to make your reappearance. Gotcha, bitch.
Did it go in here?
I didn't think that was going to cause a cutscene. I thought that was going to just open up the wall.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
Yeah. This looks like a Conrian city.
Huh. It looks like they're, worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal?
In case you don't remember, like 3.2 or whatever it was, probably before that actually. Actually, yeah, it would have been before Sumeru, so probably like 2.9 or something, when Yelan was released and the chasm was unlocked. That's where we first saw this kind of thing happening. It is essentially the Hilichurl Death March. They are being guided purely by instinct to finally be free of their curse.
Oh, there's only one way to find out.
The air here and this creepy scene, it's eerily familiar. Okay, that's a little bit too slow, actually. Yep, we're doing this. That's all of them.
Quietly now.
At the frying pan, committed to memory.
Shine down!
Nope, still can't. Okay. That looks like it's going to open later. Hi there. Oh, that was freaky.
A teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
The Traveler got to speak? That's how you know we're getting some serious shit.
You're toast! Nice and spicy. This may hurt.
Illusion shattered!
No wave 3? Okay.
Take it easy.
Just exploring around a little bit in case there are chests. Like that. This is me moving the camera, by the way. Without the background architecture and stuff, it gets real weird.
Gotcha.
Committed to memory. This might hurt a little. Sharing my no. Out of the frying pan.
Busted.
There's the downside to Nahida's ult, by the way. Okay, you're continuing to walk that way. Ah, there's the upside-down architecture. No, it's not to those. Okay, so we're likely trying to open these. Let's try going through the portal, see if we keep this thing. Wait, there's... No, it's not down. Can't just put it back, okay. Well, portal's the only easy way to see, so let's try it. Did the spark decay naturally, or because... Oh, it's back.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself?
Hard to say, actually. I'm not sure if you would notice if gravity changed or not. That's one of the two doors. Oh, we got that back, huh? Well, that's enough, so let's try going back through here to reorient ourselves again, and then go through that door now that that's going to be open. Unless we can get there, not normally. Yeah, let's try going back through here. Okay, this is the one that opened. I thought there was a thing up there. Whoops. There's 3, which is normally the maximum.
Seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
So is that down or up? Because I think that's technically the ceiling. Ah, we're back here. Okay.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
An Abyss Herald? No, he doesn't look like someone from the Abyss Order.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
AKA one-on-one combat. Yup.
Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Busted.
Committed to memory. Make yourself at home.
Shine down.
Here.
Hey,
Gotcha.
Would you just die?
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Oh, he dodged it? Really? Okay.
Who was that? He was
Pretty cool, actually.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
Yeah, Dainsleif hasn't really talked all that much about Conria, like, as a culture, has he?
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
Okay, I'm well aware that this would just absolutely balloon the animation to a certain extent, and more likely the dialogue / writing department's budget / expenses. But I would really like if these characters actually acknowledged the people that were on your team. Because, like, your strength is far greater than I'd imagined. My dude, I have 2 Archons with me. One of them being the one that you were praying to start this.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
Take it easy.
Okay, why are you important? Or is it just that it looks cool? Oh, it's not one of those statues, okay. Just to be safe about it. Yeah, no. Okay. Hi! That's probably important.
I think we've made it to the end.
The chasm had something similar to this, didn't it? Like a chained up thing that we released and it punctured the ground or something to that effect? Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, emanating a sinister aura. There's no mistaking it. It's just like the the Defiled statue. the Dainsleif statue. So it does have something to do with the Abyss Order. And these worshipping hillagers reminded me a little too much of the Grand Thief. I almost remember that. Like, that's when we were working with Dainsleif and our sibling showed up for 5 seconds or whatever. This place is bad news. We've got to go.
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for a power that you covet?
Whose voice is that? It must be coming from right inside my head. Can't 8 hear it?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
Abyss founder, isn't it? Game? A sinner?
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
What in the world are you? What do these words mean? Voice. It's gone. This can only end in good.
What just happened?
The evil crystal sent some magic into you. I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure you're fine. Don't worry.
When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar. Oh, is that so? All right, as you wish.
Leave the ominous cave and return to his house.
Cory Bear! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay.
I mean, we still need to give him his medicine, I think. Oh, because we need to... Okay, fine.
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me.
Well, you're always dreading that with respect to this
Say
medicine.
that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective. Well, I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options. Cory Bear?
Oh shit, did it actually work? Sounds like.
Papa?
Cory Bear? Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Cory Bear, my dear son!
Somewhere in the academia, an entire faction of scholars are just writhing on the ground.
You see? It worked! Cory Bear can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Very, very dead. Move on.
Mama is... Cory Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes! Yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Oh, right, the consequences
Don't
part.
panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
You know, this kid didn't necessarily have a concept of being a monster until you said that. He was just surprised at his body looking the way it does.
Am I dead?
Not technically.
Of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and, you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't.
Do villagers die if you remove
promise.
the mask? While then, son, talk for a while. Seems like a changed
Not
man.
since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
Okay, at this point, I have to assume that Dane and Paimon are basically just 20 feet away watching all of this, because otherwise they've been gone for like at least 12 hours or something. Okay, nighttime. Let's say it's the same night. Let's say Dane tried to wake us up at like 10 a.m. or something. We woke up a little bit later. Minimum 8 hours, let's say.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion?
Child
Piety
sacrifice.
is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
Yeah, you're going to God pretty quick here, and it makes some sense, but your entire culture is based around not atheism in the common sense so much as just rejection of the gods. Not denial of them, just rejection.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Like, are you gonna go back down to the evil crystal? Hyde's experience has deeply affected him. Not only was he particularly... Not that he was particularly stable to begin with, but this religious fervor is something else. I guess I better catch up with him anyway. There are monsters everywhere. I can't stand by and let him fall into their hands. Okay, can I do this? No. Okay. Thanks, Yelan. That's what I mean when I say that the range was just a little bit further on them. Like, it's almost enough, but it's kind of annoyingly short at times. Oh, well, yeah, this is right on the edge of the map.
Busted.
Yay, got all three of them.
There is no escape.
Wait, no. Don't use Raiden against the Electro Slimes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, probably didn't need to do that. Oh well.
Find him?
Shine down!
Evil Crystal! We came back! Oh, that's not good.
No. Impossible. What happened? The Hilly-Churl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion?
That'd be the best case scenario. Unfortunately.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body.
That's
It was
called being
neither
religious.
illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again.
Ah, zealotry, that's the word I was looking for.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
And doubt creeps in. You take Aid, who seems to be in a trance, back to the small house. Back to the house, back to the crystal, back to the house.
Kari Bear? Where has he gone?
That's not good.
Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him?
I think he's a kid and went wandering.
No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
The doors are leaves, my dude. If they just took your kid, and that's it, there wouldn't really be signs in general.
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
They'd absolutely murk him.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh no. Did he?
You really didn't think this through for any of this work, did you?
The mirror! It's broken!
But hasn't the mirror been broken this whole time? I'm curious where they're going with this.
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it.
What?
If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him.
I'm not connecting all the dots on that one, but okay.
It's his scarf. He dropped it.
Oh, that's very, very bad.
Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
So now he's just gonna look like a Hilly-Churl.
Kari Bear! Kari Bear! Where are you?
No, I want to pick the rose.
Curses! Forest rangers.
Which ones?
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Looking for my son.
Have you seen a Hilly-Churl? A Hilly-Churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
That was the answer to your question, though.
Have you seen a Hilly-Churl?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up.
Sir, you're at like a
There are
15. I need to come down to like
everywhere.
at
What's the big
least an
deal?
8.
We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
We murdered those people so well.
You... Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same! I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Kari Bear!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
Everyone calms down thanks to your urging.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
Just let everyone do what they're gonna do.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him?
We don't know he's dead
So tell
yet.
me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
I mean, assuming that I'm oriented correctly, that is away from the cave. So that actually would be not what a normal hilly troll would be doing in this area.
Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's go. We have to find him.
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Does he really seem like the kind of guy who would thank you on the way? Yep. There we go. Don't do it! Hi.
Cory Bear.
Don't assume that yet. You don't know it.
Cory Bear, stop. It's me. It's Papa. Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion.
My dude, I don't think lies are going to be the best idea here.
World now. Nothing here is real. Please, Cory Bear, come back. It's time to go back. Cory Bear? How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Cory Bear. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Papa?
Cory Bear,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Cory Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all
Kid,
too
can you
much.
back up a little?
Papa?
Oh, thank God, it's just a fight. It was almost emotionally impactful for a moment. Oh, wait, no.
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
Care to fill me in on what the cut was? Is that us or Caliber? Us, okay. What happened? Did I faint? I remember Caliber taking his mask off, but then...
Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
Princess of the Abyss Order or something?
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us.
Yep.
In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had.
Oh, thank
My
God.
real name is Clotar.
That's the...
Clotar Alberich.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Also, Clotar, I'm pretty sure we've heard that name before as related to the Abyss Order.
You saw it too, didn't you? unmistakable. The power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah, I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
What, no immediate thunderclap? There it is.
Sinister. Dangerous. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Prince of Conria?
Sir? This character is female.
What did he just call me?
Ether? I saw our bracelet glow there, so that might be a thing.
Traveler. Hey, Traveler.
Hey, Dane.
Traveler.
We're actually gonna play as Ether for a while?
Awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake. Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
Digesting this a little bit. Like, what do I think happened there? Like, are we essentially dealing with a dream world variant? Are we actually seeing through our brother's eyes for some of this or something? Interesting. Let's continue to see what they do with that.
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
You know, it is possible that we were seeing sometime into the past. Like, there was no particular reason to think that that was even close to present day. As long as the Forest Rangers existed, then it could fit into the timeline.
You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life. You could say that.
Oh!
He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
That'd also be why we couldn't access the map. Because since it could have been up to a couple centuries in the past, the actual, like, landmarks and the like might not be the same, and they need to stop us from teleporting away just in case we encounter characters we had seen before. Or rather, wouldn't encounter those characters, I suppose. that does kind of bring up what would happen if you just decided to, like, go to Mondstadt or something during that sequence, because there was nothing stopping you from traveling. You were near the edge of the map for a lot of it, though, so there might have been a special map boundary for that bit. I'd be fascinated to see what happens if you actually explored during that sequence.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
That being said, we did technically have our original inventory, I think. Like I had all the resources that I normally had. That's probably just a gameplay oversight to make sure that they don't utterly screw you over resource-wise, though. Your words sent Dainsleif into deep thought.
You saw his memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clothar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path? Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began. What is it?
Is the giant evil crystal still there? Or there again?
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
There's so many shrooms! After some time, you and Dainsleif discover what was buried in the field.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
Did she actually say you scared the shit out of Paimon originally? Because I don't know what else that could be referencing.
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later.
There it is.
And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand.
I suspected that it was Caribert and his mom, so yeah, probably.
But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? That's impossible.
Oh, wait. That's not what I speculated.
Unless Clothar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse. This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
A giant purple crystal. Keep up, Paimon.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh? What is it?
Aww. I missed you.
Huh?
Hug? Well, they tried to do a hug, I think. Hold on, nothing opened up there. Hold on. Is that actually it? I'm so used to these streams being 6 hours long. I think that's it. Oh, God. Come on, run over here. Oh, screw you. Okay, there we go. Anyway, but yeah. I'm not seeing any Archon quest. You. That's story quests. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to make it just Archon. Huh. I don't think I've ever been to this tab before. Oh, Archon quests. Okay, chap. Active. Okay, that lets you relive it, I guess. Kind of. Well, yeah, I think that's it. Unless I'm missing something really obvious. Let me check events here really quickly. Best on her. Completed Carabear. There we go. Okay. Short, but honestly, I'm not going to complain. To be totally honest, after the double watch-along stream at the beginning of this week, my back has been a little bit sore every day, so honestly, I'll take the easy night. I honestly, in some ways, wish they did this more often, where it's just a little, like, 2-3 hour story chunk, as opposed to the full, massive 6 or 7 hours if you're going through it with doing nothing else. So, I kind of wish they would do something like this a little bit more. Maybe not super massive, advancing the story a ton, but like more interlude chapters. Like, hey, we're going to focus on this one character or something to that effect. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it. I could go drain some resin, do some dailies, whatever, but that's the brunt of, or that is all of the Archon quests, and so that is the promise of the stream fulfilled. So, if this live stream hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do all that YouTube stuff for it a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and hope to see you in the next one, where I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I have some IRL stuff to take care of with my sister. Then I'm going into my usual streaming weekend on Friday and Saturday, and then we'll be back on Sunday for the weekly anime watch-along. Then going into the following week, it's going to hopefully be on the new weekly schedule, where I kind of do one game throughout Monday to Thursday, and just stick to that per day. Currently thinking Potionomics, but maybe yes, maybe no on that. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Peter Moxilin if you want various updates on my streaming schedule or what I intend to stream, as well as to just hear my random-ass ramblings about video games, anime, astronomy, whatever I feel like, basically. Well, until next one, thank you all very much for joining me. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.